We're going to go into the saga of Andrew Tate because I've been dying
Romania.
to talk about this. So in the beginning of season 1, we're recording, and I told my whole team, I go, at the end of the year, I'm going to record with Andrew Tate.
He said that.
And it's going to change my life. Don't know why, but I saw it. While I was there, I had to think of like different steps. Like, okay, I don't want to put my girlfriend in a situation. I don't know the man. You know what I mean? I know him from online, but I'd be dumb to put the love of my life in jeopardy if I don't know the man. So we go to Romania, and I'm asking the people in the town, like, do you know Andrew Tate? Oh yeah. Everybody had positive reviews. Mm-hmm. I meet the guy. We meet the guy. Phenomenal human being. Like a very sweet guy. Like you could tell that he's truly in a stage of wanting to learn and be better, and it's not an act. Mm-hmm. And that's why we get into the conversations that we get into. But in between part 1 and part 2, I got comfortable with him. I knew that we were both on the page of respecting each other. And I'm starting to learn that this isn't an act. This man is who he says he is. So we're on our way to the bathroom, and my God, this guy is like the Mafia, bro. Like he has... Bro, you think the dude in the hat in the corner isn't with him, but he's with him, and he has eyes on you, bro.
It was
like,
crazy.
He is, like, he moved around like the president, bro. It was quite intimidating.
But he wasn't trying to prove anything to anybody.
Never. I was finding him out as I was walking around.
It felt like we were alone with him.
Yes.
But then you look around and there's like 3 dudes outside with earpieces outside the doors, and it's like, oh, okay.
Like one
it's
guy
not
behind the
just
lock.
us and
Oh, bro. It was
yeah.
I noticed it when he
wild.
was walking. A guy was reading a newspaper and got up, and he said, no, you're good. And I thought it was just like a random guy that was sitting down. It
These
was
just people posted up?
posted. Like,
wow.
If you ever tried to do something with this guy, I would rethink it. This guy has probably eyes on everything you're doing. So, that's not me just saying it. Like, truly. So we're on our way to the bathroom, and I go, we're just talking, we're shooting the shit, and he turns to me. He's like, "This is going very well," and I was like, "Thank you."
Literally halftime. You guys are having like a halftime huddle.
and
Keep this up, man.
when I was going into this, I was not only nervous, but I just knew that everything that we worked on rest on this. Because I knew that people had a version of me in their head that they haven't seen. And so I was just begging God, be there with me. Make sure I'm prepared. Make sure that like whatever I'm saying or I'm doing is really going to touch people's hearts, open up a conversation. Even if you disagree with me, you could at least see it from my point of view, and we could have a common ground of discussion. And my God, did he deliver? I knew God was delivering this 2 minutes into the conversation. So by the time we go into the bathroom in the between part 1 and part 2, we're already like, we're messing with each other. We're already at inside jokes. Like we're very, very comfortable. And I turned to him, I go, Dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was so scared of you, bro. Like I did not want to bring my girl around here. What would we do? Like I thought about it. Like, what would I do? What would I do if you looked at me and goes, okay, I'm taking your girl now. And like, what am I doing? I have nothing. I can't do anything. I got Reed and DeVidge. You know what I mean? Like what are we going to do about it? Say goodbye to Bella? Go. Like, there's nothing we can do. So I told Bella, I was like, Bella, I'm sorry. You're kicking back on this one. And she was like, I'm okay. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's why you weren't on that one. But
that's why.
when this episode released, when we finished the episode, Andrew got up, looked me right in my eyes, right in front of you guys. He goes, this one's going to go crazy. Mm-hmm. You brought it. And I was like, whoa. Like, imagine like the whole year you're telling your friends this is going to happen. And then the dude that you're pretending you know literally just said that to your face. And I was like, I could pee my pants right now and like be completely fine. So we go upstairs, we're like quiet, and we're like little girls. We're like, dude, do you think he's gonna hit us up? Like, where are we gonna go? He's gonna show us around? Like
waiting for a text message?
Yeah. So finally, like, I was like, guys, listen, we're done waiting around. This guy's he's a grinder. He's probably taking over a different like thing right now.
He's invading another country.
And by the way, a lot of people ask me, is he like that in real life? More.
Yeah.
He's holding back.
And with a huge smile on his face, too.
We're gonna get the Volt. We're gonna talk about that in a bit, but oh my God, he's holding back. Way holding back. And we sit at a restaurant. We take off our jackets. We hang them up. We sit down. We order our food. They go. We waited 10 minutes. Bing, address. Meet me here. We got up. Don't bring the food. Don't even bring the food.
Really?
We left money. We just left. Bounced.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we get to the restaurant, and Tristan comes around. Now.
In that trench coat.
No homo. No homo.
Crazy, bro.
Dude's a hunk, bro.
Oh my God.
I saw this dude standing in front of me. I was like, thank God my girlfriend's not here. Oh my God. He just came in, and he came in with a SWAT team of people.
Yeah.
And he walked in. This is me. So you're the camera. He looked like this, looked right at me. And I went like this to get up, like, hey, hi. And he's like, talked to his friends. They like separated, and I was like, I sat back down. I go, okay, maybe he doesn't know who I am yet. I'll wait until Andrew comes. He goes, hi, shakes his hand, and I was like, in my head, I go, we are never gonna be friends. This guy hates my guts.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably like, why is my brother making me hang out with this guy? Like, I don't want to hang out with this guy. It took maybe 1 hour, and I think that guy's one of my favorite human beings I've ever met. Like we got along so well, and I'm so excited. We already plan to do an episode together. God willing, in the future, again with Andrew, and I would love to run it with Tristan, because that guy is deep too. So we get to the restaurant, we have a great time, and then Andrew goes, I played this video game, and I'm trying to get Andrew to play Fortnite with me, and he won't do it. So I go, how about this? If Reed could beat you in this video game, you have to play Fortnite now. Everybody just gets up, and I'm like, oh, we're just going to his compound right now.
Hold on.
We go outside, and so I'm about to call an Uber, and he goes, no. This gentleman's going to take you. Now, this guy, have you ever watched Despicable Me? You know what I mean? Have you ever seen Despicable Me?
Yeah.
The main guy,
He's
Groot?
kind of wears what you're wearing right now.
Oh, bro, all of them were what I was
Yeah.
wearing. They're all like, these are like marine-driven, armed to the teeth. Like, they
Ex-military,
are.
for sure.
Yeah. Bro, we get in the car.
Just us and a driver.
Yes. And he's
Andrew,
like,
they're all in different cars.
You come with me.
Yeah.
Come with me. And I was like, okay. So we get in, and he turns to me and goes, to Top G's house, yes? And I go, yes. And then in the maps, you could type in Top G's house on Uber, on anywhere. It's Top G's house. And I'm like, a little
crazy.
invasive.
Yeah.
I go, but kind of cool. You know what I mean? So we get in, and bro, like, me and Reed, I knew it wasn't in my head, because while this was happening, me and Reed just looked at each other. Because there's like 5 supercars.
Yeah. It was a
Now
movie moment,
bro.
dude.
The whole block
Movie
was like
moment.
Was he wearing
vibrating.
sunglasses?
No, it's at nighttime. All of us are around. So he has his drivers that are armed around the cars, and then in the cars that are driving you, they're armed. So it's like, bro, like I felt like I was hanging out with Putin, bro. Like I was like, we're protected. Like nobody's gonna touch
And then
us.
there's just George and I in the backseat, like
this. And Davidge in the front, confidently, you got an ox? And the guy's like, don't worry, I got music. And then I'm not. It was like this. It was like a.
Yeah, there's some club music.
Like, it was just like a Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
And so me and Reed just put on our seatbelts, and they're like in.
It's like a video game.
It literally looks like a video game.
And it's raining out, too.
Bro.
It was...
While he's driving, he's like, look at this viral video of me at the court. And I'm like, yo, like, please look at the road, bro. Like, and like, dude, just, they owned the street. And I'm like, they're not going to get pulled over. They are the cops. Like, this is a movie, and I'm glad I'm here for it.
So funny. I told my sister that story, and she laughs about it. She brings up all the time.
We get to the house, and like...
It's a compound.
It's a compound, but it's also like it's homey at the same time, because they're like they're doing the thing, and then they're like, "Yo, we're gonna go into this, like, I don't know." It was like a. By the way, I'm not gonna mention the security realms around this, but let's just say it's like very very protected. And we walk into this, like, I would say it's like a vault thing, like that, where we were having cigars and like chilling.
Oh yeah, I think that it was like a cigar lounge area. I don't know exactly. They have the war room. I don't think that's where we were.
I think it was the cigar lounge room.
Yeah.
It wasn't the war room.
It wasn't
where
vibe,
they shoot,
though, dude.
It was like this other area, and dude, like, it was that hour, and me, you, and Davidge got to see the deepest they go.
We went down the rabbit hole.
People were like coming up to us being like, yo, that podcast, part 1 and part 2 was crazy. If anybody would ever hear what we were talking about in that realm, I think it would be the greatest podcast ever exist. Like, we all walked away a different person after they were explaining things to us.
And then we come back home, and I'm like trying to explain this shit to like my friends. My girlfriend. I'm like, I don't even know what to say.
It's like,
I just went down the rabbit hole. It was like a mushroom trip, but sober.
yes.
Like I was like,
Wow.
dude, I just zoomed out of the world, saw everything for how it is, and then just here I am. And I'm like, what do I do with this information? I feel useless.
So we wrap all this up.
It's like 3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m. Yeah. And his drivers take us home. And we stand in front of the hotel, and all quietly, like literally, we haven't said a word to each other. We're just looking at the hotel, and we're just like, I guess we knew what we're gonna put out was gonna do. Mm-hmm. And so we were just standing there quietly, and I just turned to him. I go, guys, I can't go to sleep right now. There is no way I'm gonna be able to go to sleep. Do you guys want to walk around this town? And we literally just hands in pocket. We walked around Romania at night. Just quiet, just sitting there, taking it all in, bro. And it was possibly the coolest trip. And I told the boys, I go, there's never going to be a moment like this again.